The following is a presentation of Lion's Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lion's Heart Media is strictly prohibited. White looks to throw. He wants Boyd deep. Help over the top. Boyd adjusts. 1,000 in the score. Wilson drives in. She scores. Jensen, Grayson, give and go. Jensen elevates and she slams it down again. Arlo, top of the box, a drive, and he fires it in. Cannon hammers the back line. Striplings fires it up. Spencer in space. Just got it. Touchdown, Sarah Catholic. Blocks quick out to Martin. Breaks the tackle. Martin cuts far side. There goes Quinton. See you later. One play. Touchdown, Leopards. Quinton Martin for 6 from 36.
From high above Warriors Stadium, it's WPIAL 3A Interstate Conference play here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof, as it's a battle between two teams trending in opposite directions. The Warriors, 3 in a row they've won, as on the other side, the Cougars from Yough losing 5 straight contests after starting 2-0 for the first time since 2013. Coach John DeMarco versus Coach Benny Hoffer's Cougars, as Yough and Elizabeth Forward meet for the first time since the 2021 season. That was a 49-8 victory for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors over the Yough Cougars, as it is the Bronziato pregame show here on MVI Live. Yough and EF meeting for the 9th time since the 2003 season, and Elizabeth Forward has won all 8 meetings. 2 are one-possession games between the Warriors and the Cougars. That came back in 2016, 20-18, and 2015, 36-33 here at Elizabeth Forward. The Warriors are 5-0 against the Yough Cougars, as Yough coming off a 53-34 loss to the Southmoreland Scotties and a 22-19 loss against Mount Pleasant. 2 games that Yough absolutely could have won. And you look at that, Yough could easily be 4-3, 2-0, just like Elizabeth Forward. EF will have their big matchup with Southmoreland next week, but Yough still in a position to make the playoffs. They have the other 2 bottom dwellers of the Interstate Conference, Darien, Greensburg, Salem left. So kind of even if you lose tonight in your Yough and you win out those last 2 games, you're in prime position to possibly make the 3A postseason. Elizabeth Forward hoping to keep their section championship hopes alive and make it a battle for the Interstate really next week when they take on the Southmoreland Scotties, as we'll have coverage of that game as well here on the network when EF takes on Southmoreland. John DeMarco in his second year at the helm of the Warriors, looking to get the Warriors to 5-3, 3-0 inside a conference play. And it's an offensive juggernaut of a team for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. Ryan Messina, Charlie Niggin and company, Radon Kuroda will lead the charge on the other side. We'll come back for the Highway Appliance Furniture and Mattress players to watch right here on MVI Live. It's the Bronziato pregame show on the network between the Warriors and the Cougars right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
Bronziato Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724 322-4451. Bronzeado Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. For all your real estate needs, call Howard Hanna agent Maurice Lagus at 724-797-3681. With 24-plus years of superior service and work ethic, Maurice Lagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie today on her cell at 724-797-3681 or at the office at 724-929-9699 and see what she can do for you. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The right brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it.
Back here at Elizabeth Forward, Interstate Conference 3A matchup between the Warriors and the Cougars here on MVI Live. Bronzeado pregame rolls on. Warriors stay in 3A. Yough bounced up to 3A this year. Coach Benny Hoffer was a big fan of the 3A slate that he had in store for in this season, saying a lot of old rivalries get to be renewed, a lot of old matchups between Southmoreland, Mount Pleasant, and these Warriors all come back, and we get to see one of those here tonight as Yough, again, had the opportunity to beat both Southmoreland and Mount Pleasant, fell short in both those games, now turn their attention to the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. 3-game winning streak for the Warriors, and they're going to have a defensive task at hand of controlling the catalyst of this offense. It's our Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress players to watch. First up for the Yough Cougars, we're looking at Radon Kuroda. He does it all. He leads the charge offensively. Through the air, on the ground, Radon Kuroda, the bell cow of this team. 20 total touchdowns this season. 10 through the air, 10 on the ground for Radon Kuroda. And he is expected to play D2 football on the defensive side of the ball. And that is someone Elizabeth Forward is really going to have to watch today. You got to contain Radon Kuroda. Don't let him beat you, as Radon Kuroda has been a force all season long. A third-year starting quarterback for this Yough Cougar squad. And he's looking to come on the road and hand the Warriors a big loss. And the man on the other side, we have our eyes kind of all over for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. If technology wants to be my friend here tonight, and it doesn't seem like it's going to want to be, but we'll see what we can do. As Radon Kuroda, our Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress player to watch on the one side of things for the Yough Cougars. On the other side of things for the team in red and black, that's the Elizabeth Forward Warriors coming in riding a 3-game winning streak. Our Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress player to watch for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors is going to be the senior running back, Charlie Niggett, Mr. Do-It-All. Multi-sport standout. Charlie, 794 yards on the ground, over 300 receiving, and Charlie Niggett, 18 total touchdowns this year. 3 touchdowns, 2 of 60-plus last week. So we're all eyes set on Charlie Niggett here tonight. He is an absolutely dynamic and electric football player when the ball is in his hands. And watch for Ryan Messina to get Charlie the ball as early and often here tonight. Those are your highway appliance, furniture, and mattress players to watch as the Bronzeado pregame show rolls on here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, our good friends at Planet Roof. As Yough and EF meeting for the 9th time since the 2003 season, Warriors have won all previous 8 meetings. And EF on the defensive side, going to be led by Chris Climbs, the Buffalo commit, the big D tackle in the middle, known for wreaking havoc. It's going to be interesting to see how these lines match up today. And of course, Elizabeth Ford now going with Jace Brown on the left side of that offensive line. Started the season as a tailback for this squad. Charlie Niggett was a starting wide receiver. Niggett kind of the jack of all trades, the Swiss Army knife for Coach John DeMarco, one of the most electric players you're going to see. He's bounced to the backfield. Jace Brown's bounced onto the offensive line. And not the first time we've seen a skill position player turn offensive lineman here at Elizabeth Ford. Last time we saw it, it was Charlie Melib going from wide receiver, tight end, to eventually the offensive line. And that's where he thrived on the O&D lines for Coach Mike Collodi and then Coach John DeMarco last season. As the Warriors look to win 4 in a row, Yough looking to snap a 5-game losing streak. Yough started this season 2-0 for the first time since 2013. That was the last time the Yough Cougars made the WPIAL playoffs, as they also made the playoffs back in 2008. As that was the last time they were conference champs. Benny Hoffer, third-year head coach, played for Yough, won 3 conference champs, only 1 playoff appearance and 1 winning season since he graduated back in 2013. Benny Hoffer, over 3,000 career rushing yards as a Yough Cougar. Yough, in their illustrious history, is just 1-8, 9 total playoff appearances. Lone playoff win came back in 2013. That was also their last playoff appearance. They beat Katanning 57-42. 5 conference champions, most recently back in 2008. They also won in 06, 05, 92, and 1990. As talking to Coach Hoffer earlier this week, said, you know, we've been in a lot of games this year. We've been right there. We just have not been able to finish, and that is what we need to do tonight. And we saw as the fourth quarter kind of just implosion by Yough last Friday night against Southmoreland. It was 21-21 at the half between Yough and the Scotties as the Cougars and Scotties were going at it, but Yough gave up 32 points in the fourth quarter and eventually fell to Southmoreland in that contest by a final score of 53-34. They shut out Southmoreland in the third. They shut out Timmy Bukowski's bunch, and then just exploded in the fourth quarter did the Southmoreland Scotties. We'll get to see Southmoreland and EF next week, as last week Radon Kuroda, 120 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. As also a pair of touchdowns, Schaefer and JBD, as Dixon Bretzel had it, as Coach Hoffer huddled everybody up. A early team prayer, it looked like, for the Yough Cougars before we get underway here today, as we're waiting the Warriors to take the march down the hillside onto the stadium. And I talked to Chris Climbs about that. He will be our Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview. He said nothing like it. And every Warrior football player I've talked to, they talk about that march down the hill into the stadium here this evening, and they absolutely love it. One of the best traditions in Elizabeth Forward sports is that march down the hill here to the football stadium, as we are awaiting the Warriors to take the field. Yough already out here stretching up. Had the group team prayer down before the game on the 20-yard line just moments ago, and now all that's left to do is wait for the Warriors. As Elizabeth Forward and Yough meet for the first time since 2021. Out of these 8 meetings, as I mentioned, 2 meetings were 1-score games between Yough and Elizabeth Ford. Back in 2016, it was a 20-18 Warrior victory here at Warrior Stadium. In 2015, 36-33. Radon Kuroda going to have to help carry the load today for Yough if they want to come out with a victory today. Ryan Messina, he's been absolutely lethal, throwing the ball all around the yard. as he has been tough to stop. Ryan Messina, 70 for 96, 1,152 yards, 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 295 on the ground for Ryan Messina. He has been using all his weapons. Connor Stokes over 300 yards, almost 250 for A.J. Grease, over 150 for Brendan Stroshine, Niggett over 300 receiving yards. He's also got Logan Ryder, St. Angelo, Chad Rager, Colton Stahl, all into the act. A team averaging 39 points per game, 1,201 passing yards, 171.6 per contest, 1,291 rush yards, 184.4 rush yards per game, 356 yards per game for the Warriors, and they've only turned the ball over 3 times this season. Yough giving up 27 points per game. The Cougars 20.8 points per game, 985 through the air, 140.7 per game, and 1255 on the ground, averaging 320 yards per game. They've turned the ball over 10 times this season. The Warrior defense giving up 21.8 points per game. They forced 10 turnovers, and this is a team that lives in the backfield. 46 TFLs, 21 sacks, 21 tackles for loss by Chris Climbs. Also 10 sacks on the season for the Buffalo commit, Chris Climbs, as there's that march down the hill. The Warriors ready to take the field, and it's the big man leading the Warriors back out as Elizabeth forward, ready to take on the Yough Cougars here tonight. As Chris Climbs first one to take the field, and Alex Jeddick, his partner in crime on the D-line. As one of the best traditions in Warrior football, the march down the hill, the Warriors. Talk about intimidation factor to start. Cougars on their own into the Warriors' den. As Yough and EF for the first time since 2021. As it's the tune-up. Can't overlook if you're Elizabeth forward. As EF breaks through. Can't look forward to next week. Southmoreland on deck. Everyone said coming into the year, that's the battle for the interstate. Well, Yough almost upset Southmoreland. They should have beat Mount Pleasant. Now they have their eyes set on Elizabeth forward, as Coach Benny Hoffer trying to get his group ready to go against Elizabeth forward. Again, that's the intimidation factor coming here to EF. You see it all the time. As Yough on the road looking to take care of business. And again, that's the big thing. If you're Yough, take advantage of the opportunity that EF could be looking ahead. EF has Southmoreland next week. That is a monumental game. Last year, one of the most explosive games in the WPIL. Just all around, probably the best game I had the privilege of covering last year. I don't think you saw many better games than that EF Southmoreland game last year. So you know the kids are looking forward to that one. You know EF's ready for that one. Before the season even started, they were ready to take on Southmoreland again. And now you're just a short week away from that game. So the question is, if you're Coach John DeMarco, how do you keep your group ready to go? How do you keep them not looking forward to Southmoreland and say, hey, let's take care of business and make sure next week matters, as Elizabeth forward and Yough gets set to get underway here on MVI Live. As EF with a moment of silence for the former bench boss of the Yough Cougars that passed away earlier this week, former coach all around the Westmoreland area. So Elizabeth forward with the moment of silence before the game. As Ryan Messina, right on Kuroda, the gunslingers for their respective parties get set to send us underway as both teams take the field again. Elizabeth forward, still without their starting center this season. That's Tyler Scott, injured his knee in the beginning of camp, and that was a big loss, losing Tyler Scott, starting center. Starting linebacker Dylan Cummins will be at the center position. Climbs. Jace Brown moves to the offensive line. Joel Surden and Matt Gatto left to right on the O-line, as EF wants the football to start the game. On the offensive line for the Yough Cougars, it's Bryce Harvey, Corbin Reinstatler, Colin Casper, Angelo Dialipo, Diolito along with Aiden Humanic. We'll take a look at the starters for the Warrior offense. They're getting the ball first, starting with the big boys up front. Chris Climbs, Jace Brown, Dylan Cummins, Joel Surden, and Matt Gatto on the outside. Ryan Messina's targets at quarterback. It's going to be Connor Stokes, AJ Grease, Brendan Stroshine, the main three at the wide receiver position. And in the backfield, next to Ryan Messina all night long, that's going to be Charlie Niggett for the Warriors. He will be out to receive this opening kickoff on the defensive side of things. It's a three-man front, a 3-4 defense base here for Yough, Corbin Reinstatler, Theo Moore, and Colin Casper, the three down linemen. The edges are Aiden Humanic and Joey Weinhofer with Samuel Smallish and Radon Kuroda in the middle. For the Yough Cougars on the secondary, Ryan Sarver, Aiden Thornton, and Aiden Schaefer, along with JDB, Jaden Dixon Bretzel on the back end for Coach Benny Hoffer. Ryan Sarver has the ball teed up. Charlie Niggett back deep to receive as Friday night in October gets set to get underway here this evening from Elizabeth forward. As back deep to receive on the far side, Charlie Niggett, near side for the Warriors as it's sent to the near side and fielded at the 11. That's AJ Grease up the gut. Grease a seam to run. Grease starts it with a bang. See you later, AJ Grease. 89 yards to the house. Touchdown Warriors. As Grease goes the distance. 89 yards, AJ Grease finds pay dirt for the Warriors. 89 yards, and it's a bang to start for Elizabeth forward. So Elizabeth forward just like that, Grease up the gut.
Holdren on for the extra point.
Luke Holdren on to attempt the extra point for Coach John DeMarco. 11:48 remaining in the opening quarter of play. Warriors up by 6. Good snap, good hold. Holdren's kick is up, and the kick by Holdren is good. And the Warriors lead it 7-0. Opening kickoff goes the distance. 89 yards and a strike for AJ Grease. As Elizabeth forward wastes no time getting on the board here this evening. 7-0 Warriors. Special teams to the advantage as AJ Grease took the seam untouched. Going the distance. And Elizabeth forward will now bring their defense out on the field. As offense didn't get a chance to play, but nonetheless, Warriors lead 7-0. Bryce Harvey, Corbin Reinstatler, Colin Casper, Angelo Dipolito, and Aiden Humanic, the offensive line. Kuroda, the quarterback. Aiden Thornton at running back. Sarver, Weinhofer, JDB, and Schaefer, the wide receivers, with Yough, the tight end. As Luke Holdren gets set to send this next possession away and get the Yough Cougars out on the field. 11:49 remaining in the first. It's 7-0 Warriors. Opening kickoff. AJ Grease to the house from the 7-yard line, far side. JDB, no room to run. Blown up at the 20-yard line by Elizabeth forward. As Kuroda will bring the offense out. Alex Jetta, Chris Climbs, Walt Ward, the down lineman, Jace Brown and Tristan Skrinovich on the outside with Brendan Stroshine and Joel Surden in the middle. Connor Stokes, AJ Grease on the back end with Charlie Niggett and Elijah Fike. As Radon Kuroda will get the Cougar offense out on the field, down 7-0. Spread out. As Radon Kuroda with 11:44 remaining here in the opening half. 1st and 10 from the Yough 20-yard line. 5 wide receiver, quarterback power. Kuroda up the middle, and Radon picks up 4 on 1st down. In the middle for Elizabeth forward. That's going to be the middle linebacker, Joel Surden, on the stop. Gain of 4. Second down and 6 now for the Yough Cougars. As Benny Hoffer spreads it out 5 wide and runs quarterback power with Radon Kuroda, who has 761 yards on the ground this season. Chance to be a 1,000 kid. Man in motion. As Kuroda, quarterback keeper, powers up the gut. Radon Kuroda, first down and more. Needed 6, give him 8 as Radon right up the middle. Eventually hauled down by Brendan Strohshine. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Cougars of Yough with 10:55 and rolling in a 7-0 Warrior lead. EF struck on the opening kickoff. A.J. Grease 89 yards to the house. Kyron Yates near side, bottom of your screen. Then it's Sarver and JDB. One receiver, ISO up top, one back look. Kuroda handoff. That's JDB, and he has room to run. Left side, hauled down. As JDB gets the edge, gets the first down, and gets into Warrior real estate. Niggett saves the touchdown. 29-yard scamper by Dixon Bretzel. First down and 10 from the Elizabeth forward 38. Yough looking to answer right back after the Warriors took the opening kickoff, 89 yards to the house. Weinhofer far side, joining him there is Aiden Schaefer. Trips near side at the bottom, that's Kyron Yates. Radon Kuroda in the gun, whistle blows as timeout called, and this one's going to be for the Warriors. So Coach John DeMarco will take the timeout. 7-0 Warriors lead. We'll take a break, come back. More action when we come back right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
For all your auto needs, Harris Auto Repair in West Newton has you covered. From all light and heavy-duty mechanical work, Harris Auto offers PA State, motorcycle, and trailer inspections, emissions, AC, engine, and transmission work, along with tires, alignments, and towing. So whatever you need, come to Harris Auto Repair, and we will have you back up and running in no time. Give us a call at 724-396-3322 and see what we can do for you.
7-0 the Warriors lead, but the Cougars on the march after the 29-yard run by Dixon Bretzel, moving it inside of the Warrior 40 to the 38. Out of the timeout by Elizabeth forward. The Yough Cougars look to get on the board here as 5 wide receivers set, spread out wide for Coach Benny Hoffer. Kuroda all alone in the gun. Radon looks to pass, has time, floats it across the middle, incomplete, batted away by Charlie Niggett. Looking for Ryan Sarver over the top, but Charlie Niggett bats it away, and it's 2nd down and 10 for Yough. As Charlie Niggett, the free safety, knocks it away. The Warriors' last line of defense. One of the best all-around athletes in the area, Niggett, knocks it away, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Warrior 38-yard line. 9:54 remaining in the opening quarter. 7-0 Warriors lead. Trips near side. In the slot, it's Dixon Bretzel. We saw him motion back for the 29-yard run earlier. He'll do that again, but he goes right to left. Kuroda, quarterback power left side, bounces outside. Forced out by Strohshine. Give him 3 to the 40, or make it 35-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down, and only 2 actually for Radon Kuroda. So 3rd and 8. Tip of the ball lies on the 36-yard line of the Warriors. So 3rd down and 8 with 9:48 remaining here in quarter number 1. 7-0 Warriors lead. See if it's a bit of a conservative play call here for third-year head coach Benny Hoffer. See if he's playing in 4-down territory. Spread out, 5 wide receivers again. Radon Kuroda in the gun. Kuroda got the Warriors jumping. as on the near side, coming across on the hard count for Elizabeth forward, appeared to be Brendan Stroshine. So mark 5 yards off, and 3rd down and 8 becomes 3rd down and 3. So Brendan Stroshine tried to time the silent count by Radon Kuroda, and it's going to be 3rd and 3, and now a run with Kuroda absolutely right back in the thick of things to pick up a 1st down. See if that's what we get here. Kuroda right side, Radon over the 30. 1st down yardage for Radon Kuroda, as Walt Ward, the freshman, hauls him down, but Kuroda picks up the line to gain. Pick up a 4 on 3rd and 3 for Radon Kuroda. The 6', 210 senior calling his own number as Coach Hoffer's offense marching right down the field against the Warrior defense. 9:30 and rolling, Kuroda in the gun, trips near side, twin receivers up top. Kuroda gets the snap, quick swing pass, as that's Dixon Bretzel. Dixon Bretzel gets the edge down to the 15 and knocked out of bounds from behind by Connor Stokes. As another 1st down for Jaden Dixon Bretzel. JDB picks up the line to gain down to the 14-yard line. 4 1st downs on this drive, none bigger than the 29-yard scamper by JDB. Weinhofer out far side with Aiden Schaefer. Trips near side, that's Yates, Sarver, and Bretzel. Fake handoff, Kuroda can't shake him. Down he goes in the backfield. It's Brendan Stroshine, make that Tristan Skrinovich as a quarterback keeper, another TFL for the Warriors defense. 8.5 remaining here in quarter number 1. 2nd down and 14. Clock ticks inside of 8:20. Still 18 on the play clock as Colin Casper, the senior center, leads the troops up to the line. First time we've seen sidecar left. That's going to be Dixon Bretzel to the left of Kuroda. He'll stay in the block. Kuroda, pressure coming. Down goes Kuroda. A host of Warriors. Jace Brown in on the stop. First contact, though, it's the Buffalo commit, Chris Climbs. As Climbs started him, Jace Brown finished him off. Climbs 21, now make it 22 TFLs, his 11th sack of the season for Christopher Climbs, and it's 3rd down and forever. Make it 21 to be exact. Ryan Sarver, a decent kicker, but those back-to-back negative plays have taken the Cougars most likely out of field goal range. Passing situation here on 3rd and 22. Kuroda looks to throw. Radon pressure coming, and down goes Kuroda. The Warriors defense stiffens. Jace Brown in the backfield, and 3 straight negative plays sets up 4th down and a country mile as the ball all the way back to the 32-yard line. Chris Climbs, Jace Brown, back-to-back sacks by the Warriors. As Elizabeth forward forces 4th down and 28, Kuroda all alone, but Kuroda will punt. He's done it multiple times this season, most likely seeing one here. As Radon, a little pooch, rolls inside the 10. Down to the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 4. So Kuroda will give the Warriors abysmal starting field position. 28-yard punt by Kuroda. EF takes over, 1st down and 10 from their own 5-yard line. 6:31 remaining here in the opening quarter. First plays from scrimmage for the offense for Elizabeth Ford after taking the opening kickoff 89 yards down the distance for the touchdown. Ryan Messina, empty set, 4 receivers spread out wide. Ryan Messina gets the sap, looks to throw. Messina up top, has a man online. See you later, Ryan Messina, one play, 95 yards as Connor Stokes streaks into the end zone. Elizabeth forward, another big bomb. Connor Stokes, for the 6th time this season, finds pay dirt for the Warriors. Ryan Messina, a 95-yard pitch and catch, drops the dime to Connor Stokes, and the Warriors by 2 scores. As Luke Holdren on for the extra point. Kick by Holdren on its way is good. So Elizabeth forward, 1 play, 11-second drive. NEF by 2 scores as Yough's offense, which marched down the field in about 6 minutes. If it wasn't for a duo of sacks for Elizabeth forward, Yough looked like they were primed to tie this game up. Instead, the Warriors, explosive plays. 95-yard touchdown. Ryan Messina to Connor Stokes.
You can watch the game anytime you want for free on your computer or your phone.
So Ryan Messina and Connor Stokes hook up for the 6th time this season. 14-0. Warriors lead it. Chris Climbs and Jace Brown, both sacks today on the season for the Warriors. Those were sacks number 22 and 23 on the year. Chris Climbs will be our Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview at the break. 14-0 Warriors lead at Luke Holdren. Right foot drive to the right side. There's JDB as he'll take it down the left side as Jaden Dixon Bretzel shy of the 30, down at the 28, and that's where drive number 2 for the Yough Cougars will start. 6:11 remaining in the opening quarter. 14-0 Elizabeth forward. Big plays all around tonight for the Warriors as EF leads by a pair. Yough dominating in time of possession, but unable to put the ball in the end zone thus far here tonight. As Yough hoping the second drive proves to be a little more fruitful than the first. Going to add some protection in the backfield in the form of Dixon Bretzel. Sidecar right of Radon Kuroda. Hand off Dixon Bretzel. No room to run as he stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Charging up was the outside linebacker of the Warriors, Brendan Stroshine. So second down, make it 9, 5:48 and rolling here in a 14-0 game. See if Yough's offense can solve this Warrior defense. Yates and Schaefer near side. Dixon Bretzel, the back to the right of Radon Kuroda. Twin receivers up top. In motion. Fake handoff. Up top, Kyron Yates out of his reach. Running stride for stride was Connor Stokes on the near side. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9 now for the Yough offense. As Kuroda out of the reach was trying to hook up with his 6'3", 193 senior wideout on the edge. Is not an easy target to go against. The speedster on the outside for Elizabeth forward, and Connor Stokes placed 3rd in the WPIL in the 100 and 200 meter and track. So Connor Stokes, we saw him fly on that touchdown. He can really fly. They set up the screen. It's JDB, room to run. Flag flies. 1st down and more as JDB inside of Warrior real estate as there's a Yough Cougar down on the deck, and slowed again up was Colin Casper. And Casper now pleading the case to the official. That's going to negate a 34-yard screenplay. Coach Benny Hoffer pleading his case. So a hold on Casper negates a 34-yard screenplay. So 34-yard screenplay on 3rd and long negated as Dixon Bretzel had the line to gain. Now it's going to be 3rd down in double digits for the Yough Cougars. Ball lies back at the 20. They have to get to the 38, so they need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Down by 14. They have more action tomorrow on the network. Frazier hits the road to take on the Riverview Raiders on the gridiron. We'll have coverage of that game as Kuroda gets the snap, rolls out near side. Radon dumps it down. Kyron Yates in and out of his hand at the 35-yard line. As Kyron Yates could not hang on. In the coverage was Connor Stokes of the Warriors as Radon Kuroda will head out to punt after a 3-and-out. .5:10 remaining in the first. Cougars go backwards and Warriors will take back over. Radon Kuroda standing at his own 7-yard line. Charlie Niggett back deep to receive. Punt goes away from Niggett. Hops down, Grease lets it roll, and that ball will trickle down to the 43-yard line, and that's where the Warriors start drive number 2. Elizabeth forward. 89-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, 95-yard touchdown pass as the Warriors have possessed the ball offensively for all of 11 seconds tonight and lead by 14. First down and 10 for Elizabeth forward. Messina in the gun. Ryan. Hard count now. Niggett motions into the backfield. Sidecar left to Messina. Ryan. Bootleg rollout. They set up the screen to Niggett. There goes Charlie Niggett. Niggett back inside. Hauled down at the 29. As there's laundry on the far side. 45. As on the ground was Dixon Bretzel, so wait to see if another big play is negated as the Warriors marching back. So that Niggett screen pass will not count. And a 29-yard pass is negated on the block in the back against the Warriors. Going to be a 4-yard distance penalty, but negates 34 yards of offense. As in the gun, Ryan Messina, sidecar left, Charlie Niggett. Hand off, Niggett up the gut. Charlie stumbles down at the 49-yard line. 10-yard run for Niggett on first down. Make it 9 as they're going to mark him at the 48. So 2nd down and 5 for the Warrior offense. 4:28 and rolling here in quarter number 1. 14-0 EF leading Yough. EF has Southmoreland next week. Messina gets the snap. Hand off, Niggett cuts it left side. Charlie Niggett, first down and more. Knocked down by Schaefer on the edge. Make it Sarver, but nonetheless, Charlie Niggett picks up the line to gain. Lucas Waltonbaugh into the game on the defensive line.
15-yard rush on the play. First down, Warriors.
First and 10 EF. 4 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Ryan Messina alone in the gun. 4 receiver set. Press coverage at the bottom. Niggett motions back across. Now trips up top for Ryan Messina. Messina gets the snap. Pressure coming. Ryan steps up, steps away. Swings it out to Charlie Niggett. Niggett cuts inside. Hauled down by Kyron Yates. Shy of the 30 at the 32. Great improvising by Ryan Messina. Dancing in the pocket and dunking it down to Charlie Niggett. Could have been a loss, turns into a 5-yard gain for Ryan Messina and the Warriors. Ryan Messina in the gun, 4-receiver set. Messina checks right side. Ryan Messina sends Niggett in motion. Messina, quarterback keeper, right side, first down and more. Ryan Messina breaks a tackle. Touchdown Warriors. Ryan Messina from 32 yards out. And it's another Warrior strike. Ryan Messina breaks a tackle and breaks his way in. 32-yard run by Ryan Messina. 6th rushing touchdown of the season by Ryan Messina. As the Warriors offense continues to roll here tonight, 21-0 EF on top of Yough. Holderin on to attempt the extra point as the kick by Holderin is good. And it's a 21-0 Warrior advantage. 21-0 Elizabeth forward on top of Yough here this evening. Southmoreland next week for the Warriors. We'll have coverage of that game as well on the network between Elizabeth forward and the Southmoreland Scotties. Yough's offense has stalled twice tonight. Trying to figure it out here in this one against this Elizabeth forward offense. Mount Pleasant taking on Southmoreland tonight. That's a scoreless game in the opening quarter of play. Clareton up 12-0 on Leechburg. And McKeesport up 14-7 on the Fighting Planets from Mars. There's some scores around the district as that one into the end zone. And it's going to be a touchback. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Yough, down 21-0 here with 2:47 remaining. So Yough will start this drive at their own 20. First drive moved it down into Warrior real estate. Then was unable to figure it out. 3 straight negative plays prevented the Yough Cougars from getting on the score sheet. One play later, it was the Warriors taking a 2-score lead. Ryan Messina, 2 touchdowns tonight. One through the air, one on the ground. 32-yard run and a 95-yard touchdown pass for Ryan Messina. Twin back look for the first time tonight for Yough. Handoff, left side. Thornton gets the carry as Thornton's tote goes for 2. Stroshine on the stop as Aiden Thornton on the carry for the Yough Cougars on the season. Thornton, 324 on the ground with 2 touchdowns for Aiden, the senior tailback. 2nd down and 7. Twin back look again. Kuroda looks to pass, pressure coming, Radon online, as Sarver breaks a tackle. First down and more to the 35, as Sarver driven down by Connor Stokes. And that's enough for the line to gain first down. Yough to the 35. 1:50 remaining here in the opening quarter. Cougars looking to cash in.
First and 10, Cougars.
As Radon Kuroda gets the hook up there. Hasn't had too many completions tonight as Radon. A lot of pressure by this Warrior defense. Hand off up the gut, no room to run. As Aiden Thornton right up the middle. Stroshine on the stop.
Stroshine in on a tackle for the Warriors. No gain on the play, brings up.
Second down and 10. Cougars break the huddle. Kuroda all alone, Yates, Sarver, JDB in the slot. Twins receivers up top. As Kuroda looks to throw on second and 10. Going up top, taking a shot and batted away. As he was looking for Joey Weinhofer. Dig it in the vicinity on the far side with A.J. Grease. Third down and 10, 35 ticks of the clock remaining here in the opening quarter of play.
Brings up third down and 10.
Third and 10 for Kuroda and the Cougar offense. Radon Kuroda in the gun, trips near side, twin receivers up top. Chris Klein showing pressure, and the Warriors jump. There's a free 5 as all three really, Alex Jeddick, the freshman Ward, and Chris Climbs all hop over the line on the hard count of Kuroda. Give 5 yards here to the Yough Cougars, make it third down and 5 for Yough. 33 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Cougars trying to get on the board, down by 3 scores. Kuroda has Kyron Yates at the bottom in the slot. JDB has an early motion on both sides. Stroshine went, and that had Sarver going. We'll see which way this one goes. And if it's against the Warriors, that's going to be a first down without running a play for Yough. And they're going to march this one back, it looks, so make it third and 10 once again, as there was motion on both sides. I think they're going to say the Cougar motion this time drew the Warriors off sides. So Benny Hoffer getting his explanation. And no, it is going to be against Elizabeth Forward. So 2 plays, 2 encroachments. They've tried to time Radon Kuroda tonight, and they have not been able to get that hard count set. And this is a team that loves to live in the backfield. Hear from Chris Climbs at the half. Very soft-spoken, well-spoken young man. Again, you don't want to run into him on a Friday night, but one of the nicer individuals you're going to meet during the week. So make sure you stay tuned for that one at the half. As Kuroda, quarterback, power bounces, tries to get away, but Jace Brown says no. A loss of 3 on first down. Jace Brown introduces himself once again to Radon Kuroda. Jace Brown, with his 7th TFL of the season, has a sack to boot tonight. Jace Brown and the Warriors living in the backfield of the Yough Cougars once again. That will be the final play of the quarter. Warriors by 3 scores. We'll take a break, come back, and it will be second quarter action right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
Planet Roof Pittsburgh Top Roofing Company goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paint believes your
Back here, second quarter upon us, and Radon Kuroda takes the snap and goes right up the gut. He'll get a couple yards back, make it third down and 11. As Radon Kuroda, give him 3, make it third and 11. Radon Kuroda, as coach says, he's a sponge. Hard-working individual that leads this offense. Improvised footwork and reads, or improved footwork and reads every year. Third-year starter, and just says he's a sponge. Plans on playing at the next level. Coach Hoffer says most likely a linebacker at the D2 level for Kuroda. Looking at 3rd and 11 offensively. Pressure coming by Jeddick. Floats it up top, but Justin knocked away as he was looking for Aiden Schaefer, and the flag comes in late. I think a well-deserved flag, but very late to boot. Looked like Schaefer got a bit of a hug from behind. So that should give Yough a first down, as A.J. Grease with the coverage got a little too handsy. He definitely beat the ball to Schaefer, and that's going to give Yough another first down via Warrior penalty with 11:08 remaining here in the half. 5th penalty against the Warriors. Yates, far side, joining him, Ryan Sarver. JDB in the slot, twin receivers, that's Weinhofer. Near side, they get the screen. Weinhofer drops it. As Radon Kuroda was looking to hook up with Joey Weinhofer. And Weinhofer on the bubble screen popped off the chest pad and popped back down to the ground. Second down and 10. As now you're most likely looking at a run coming here for Kuroda. Wouldn't be surprised you see quarterback power setting this up as first down, running this as 4-down territory for the Yough offense as long as you don't have any negative plays. Yates, Sarver, Dixon Bretzel. Twin receivers at the bottom. Kuroda looking up top, has his man, and incomplete, misjudging on the football for Aiden Schaefer. A.J. Grease in coverage again. So now it's 3rd and 10. And just 2 more weeks after tonight in the regular season of the WPIAL. We'll be back here next week in the penultimate week of the season. It'll be Southmoreland and Elizabeth forward. 21-0 your score here. Radon Kuroda. 5 wide receiver spread amongst the formation. Pressure shown from the middle. As Jace Brown looking like he's going to come right up the gut. Dixon Bretzel in motion. Pressure still shown. And eventually a timeout will be taken. As Yough will take it, we'll take a break as well. 21-0. The Warriors. The Cougars right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paint believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsанdepoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paint's quality professional services that you can trust.
3rd down and 10 to go. 1 minute elapsed here in the second quarter. As Radon Kuroda and the Cougar offense back out on the field. Trips up top. Kyron Yates all the way at the top to Weinhofer at the bottom. Quarterback power. Kuroda carrying Walt Ward for a ride. He'll be shy of the line to gain. Got up over the 35 to the 34. Needed to find his way to the 31. So 4th down and a trio to go for the Cougar offense as Radon Kuroda carried Walt Ward, the 6-foot freshman, all the way inside of the 35. Big, strong, powerful kid in Radon Kuroda makes it 4th down and 3. Important play here for the Yough offense. Gotta get in the end zone if you're the Cougars, down by 3 scores. 21-0 Warriors lead. Radon Kuroda in the gun. Pressure shown up the gut, almost like they're expecting a Kuroda run that won't come. Kuroda floats it middle, and Charlie Niggett jumps in front, batting it away. He was looking for Ryan Sarver, and it's a turnover on downs. Yough has dominated time of possession, but the scoreboard is all EF, 21-0. And Elizabeth Forward gets the football back. 10:03 remaining here in the second quarter. EF will take over 1st and 10 from their own 34. 3rd offensive drive for the Warriors. They've struck on the opening 2, returned the opening kickoff as well. Can Yough's defense figure out something? Stokes goes in motion right to left. Messina floats it out, hauled in, and then dropped at the last second as Ryan Messina put it in the breadbasket of his man. Unable to hang on was Chad Rager as the 5'10 senior had it pop out, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. 9:58 remaining, quarter number 3. Warriors and Cougars, 21-0 Yough on top. Messina gets the snap. Quick screen out on line. Kuroda misses the tackle. Smolich hauls him down, but not before a gain of 12. As A.J. Grease picks up the 1st down. Ryan Messina, a gain of 11. Sam Smolich on the stop. First down and 10 for the Warriors. Messina sidecar left. Niggett now motions out. Ryan all alone with an H-back right. Messina looks to throw. Up top, floats it, and Stroshine didn't get his head around quick enough. As pressure was coming right up the gut from the Yough Cougars, as leading the charge was Corbin Reinstatler. Going to be 2nd down and 10. Second straight 0 gain play on 1st down for Elizabeth Forward. 2nd down and 10 for the Warriors. Ryan Messina calling out the orders. 3 receivers set. Messina. Hand off Charlie Niggett. Niggett knifes through. Niggett breaks it to the left side. Cuts back inside. Charlie Niggett dancing and dunking down to the 15 with a flag in late. Charlie Niggett, so shifty, so elusive. Picks up the line to gain, and much more for the Warriors with 9:06 remaining here in the opening half of play. Wait to see which way the laundry folds. It will go against Yough. 37-yard scamper by Charlie Niggett.
personal foul on the Yough Cougars.
9:06 remaining here in the opening half of play. Wildcat Niggett on the end around. Goes down as that was actually A.J. Grease taking the snap, and Charlie Niggett goes backwards back to the 15-yard line. So that half of the distance call on first down basically erased. That's a drop back to where Niggett was originally stopped on that 34-yard scamper. 8:40 remaining here, second down and goal from the 15-yard line. Well in range of Luke Holderin if they would like to attempt it. 3 for 5 this season is Holderin. Niggett in motion, Wildcat keeper, and Grease can't escape as Sam Smolich and Aiden Umenick team up for the stop. AJ loses one, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 16, and Ryan Messina re-enters.
Brings up 3rd and goal from the 16.
3rd down and goal. Ball lies on the 16-yard line of the Cougars. Messina checks this play from the sideline. 7:50 remaining here, quarter number 2. Messina handoff, Niggett, Smolich in the middle. Samuel Smolich, gain of 1 by Charlie Niggett, and it's 4th and goal from the 15. As Sam Smolich right in the middle, stirring the pot. And it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 15. Luke Holderin on to attempt the field goal. It is a 32-yard attempt for Holderin, long on the season of 20 for Holderin. Good snap, good hold, kick by Holderin's up, the kick by Holderin is good, and it's a new season long for Luke Holderin as the 32-yarder falls, and it's 24-0 in favor of Elizabeth Forward as EF strikes again. Other games around local teams, McKeesport 21-7 on top of the Mars Fighting Planets on the road, so the Tigers up by 2 scores with the football, so McKeesport on the verge of going up by 3 scores. We mentioned the other big game in the area today was the Leechburg Blue Devils and the Clareton Bears. Bears were up 12-0 last time we checked in there, and it is now 28-0. Clareton rolling all over Leechburg. Bears have still yet to give up a defensive touchdown this season. Coach Wayne Wade has his team primed for a district title this season. Other games featuring interstate conference play, Mount Pleasant taking on Southmoreland. And the Scotties up 20-0 in that game. Derry, Greensburg, Salem playing. And Greensburg-Salem up 7-0. As Dixon Bretzel stops short of the 25, he'll be knocked down at the 24, and Yough will take over there. 12 yards for Dixon Bretzel. So ball on the 24-yard line for Yough. 6:54 remaining. Yough has the ability, though, right now to get themselves back into a football game. They haven't played terrible tonight, just have not been able to finish. And if you're Yough, score here and then get the ball to start half number 2. You find a way to somehow get this to 24-14. If you're Yough, you feel pretty good if you can do that by, say, the 10 to 8 minute mark of half number 2. But that all starts here. You got to find the end zone. They've moved the ball a couple times, just been unable to capitalize on the 2 drives they've got in Warrior real estate. As Dixon Bretzel, left side on the zone read, give him 3. As Dixon Bretzel runs into the right side of the line. That's Tristan Skrinovich on the stop. The 5'7" junior, or senior linebacker make that. 24-0, under 6.5 remaining. Schaefer out far side. Twin receivers Weinhofer and Sarver near side. Dixon Bretzel the back. Kuroda. Deep drop. Radon looks to set up the screen, and it was covered beautifully on the far side by the Warriors. Chris Climbs and Alex Jeddick read it like a book, and it was a cakewalk on the left side for Jeddick, and Chris Climbs blowing up the screenplay. You know, who was going to be the Batman to the Robin this year on the defensive line was the question. You lose Charlie Meeleib to Bucknell. That was Batman and Robin between Climbs and Meeleib. Well, you have Alex Jeddick. He got hurt late last year, but those two are a dynamic duo, an absolute force. And, of course, you still got Jace Brown as well, as now standing up and getting a bit of a head start was Climbs. Little dump, and Yough can't haul it in. Bo Yough had a chance to pick up the first down, could not get that. Great defensive effort, put in the hit on Ben Yough. It's Skrinovich making it 4th down and 7. So another 3 and out, second one today by Yough. Right on Kuroda, back to punt. Kuroda end over end near side. A.J. Grease lets it hop. Takes a Cougar roll down to the 37-yard line. That's where EF will start their next drive.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
35 yards on the Radon Kuroda boot. Long on the season of 51 for Kuroda, averaging 31.4 yards per kick this season. Has 3 inside of the 20, and the offense just has not worked for Yough and Benny Hoffer's group tonight. 1st down and 10. EF's done a great job not looking forward to Southmoreland. Niggett now motions back, joining his quarterback Messina. Play action, Messina, left side. Messina breaks a tackle. Ryan running wild as he's pushed out by Kyron Yates. Not before he gets to the 47. Ryan Messina, give him a 1st down and give the Warriors a new set of downs as Ryan Messina scampers for the line to gain on the read option. Ryan talked about running more this season, up over 300 rushing yards this year by Ryan Messina. 24-0 Warriors lead, looking to add on. Messina play action, screen pass, Charlie Niggett. There goes Niggett down the sideline. Cuts inside, Niggett to the 5, down at the 1. 46 yards, Messina to Niggett. As Ryan Messina to Niggett. And the Warriors looking to add one more. Messina in the gun. Charlie Niggett back with him. Twin receivers left side. Ryan Messina. Number of rushing touchdowns this year. Messina. Handoff. Niggett gave him the push, and Niggett into the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. 1-yard TD run by Charlie Niggett. And it's 30-0 in favor of the Warriors. As Charlie Niggett finds pay dirt for the first time tonight. And Luke Holdren makes it 31. 10-0 scoring onslaught here in quarter number 2. Bell Vernon up 21-3 at the end of the opening half on Laurel Highlands. So it's the week of blowouts. McKeesport taking care of business, Clareton taking care of business, EF taking care of business, Bell Vernon taking care of business. As Luke Holdren gets set to send this one away. 21-0, Warriors on top of the Cougars. Luke Holdren has it teed up. Sarver and Dixon Bretzel back deep to receive at the half. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview. Dixon Bretzel from the 10. Dixon Bretzel tripped up, falls forward to the 23-yard line. As Dixon Bretzel was knocked down by Elizabeth Forward's Noah Curran. As the 5'9" junior with the stop.
1st and 10, Cougars.
Every other drive has been into Warrior real estate by Yough. That means this one should be able to march a little down the field, hoping just to finish a drive off. They start this one at their own 22-yard line. Kuroda in the gun, sidecar right, twin receivers in motion goes Schaefer, and around there Schaefer, and Schaefer stood up at the 26-yard line. Make that Ryan Sarver, and the stop goes to Skrinovich.
Almer in on the tackle for the Warriors. Brings up 2nd down.
Kuroda gets the play from the sideline. 4:40 remaining here in half number 1. $31-0 Warriors over the Cougars. Kuroda in the gun. 3 receivers set. Sarver in motion. Hand off. That's Dixon Bretzel. Dixon Bretzel to the 31. Yards short of the line to gain. 3rd and 1. Clock ticks down to 4:10 remaining in the half. 3rd down and 1 now for the Cougars from Yough. Three receivers set, right on Kuroda in the gun, sidecar right, it's Aiden Thornton. Kuroda, handoff, Thornton left side, he's stuffed in the backfield. As getting there, Jace Brown. Joining in as well was Hayden Prescott. Or make that Chris Climbs, but nonetheless, backwards on 3rd down. 4th down and 3 with 3:14 remaining. Surprised they didn't keep that in the hands of Kuroda. Too deep back to receive. Kuroda is the punter, but not a lot of room in the box, and now everybody going to quickly flash back up, realizing Yough going to go for it on 4th and 3 from their own 29. No harm, no foul. And timeout Yough. Penultimate timeout of the half. We'll take a break as well. Come back, final 2:55 right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
Small Town Tavern, your new go-to spot in the Mon Valley, is now open. Serving up a wide variety of amazing food, we have something for everyone. Located at 110 Sarah Way in Bell Vernon and open 7 days a week, we are the perfect spot to come eat, drink, relax, and of course, catch the big game. We can't wait to see you at Small Town Tavern.
31-0 Warriors lead. As Yough out of the timeout, see if the decision stays the same for Coach Benny Hoffer. Punt formation now on 4th and 3. Didn't see much harm going for it if you were Yough, though. Yeah, you're on your own side of the field, but you haven't been able to stop the Warriors. Mayfield wasn't a negative play on that last sequence as Kuroda gives it the boot end over end, and this is going to take a stuttering stop down at the 35. So EF takes over, 2:46 remaining here in quarter number 2. Getting ahead of myself. 36 yards on the boot for Radon Kuroda. So EF from their own 35. And what Elizabeth Forward can do here, EF can punch it in the end zone, and if they can keep Yough out of the end zone, that means Mercy Rule will be in full effect to start half number 2. And we'll be back in action tomorrow. Noon kickoff from Riverview Park right across from the Oakmont Bakery. So we'll be down there tomorrow watching the Doors take on the Raiders. Frazier looking for their first multi-win season in a while is a wide open Warrior across the middle at the 41. Yates on the stop, but Brendan Stroshine hauled it in for Elizabeth Forward. 24 yards, Messina to Stroshine. So Ryan Messina hooks up with Stroshine for the first down. 2:18 remaining. Climbs will be our Marble Diamond and Jewelry halftime interview at the break. Messina in the gun. Ryan, quick hitter. AJ Grease breaking free. First down and more. Ryan Messina to AJ Grease. Move the chains. Messina moving the ball at will here tonight. 17 more yards right there for the Warriors. Negative motion. Messina looks to pass up top, and he got it. Touchdown, Warriors! Chad Rager hauls it in. EF adds another. As Chad Rager with a picture-perfect pass by Ryan Messina. From 23 yards out, Messina strikes again. So Ryan Messina makes it 37-0, holding on to attempt the extra point. As Holderan's kick sails through, 38-0 Warriors lead. Clareton up 28-0 at the half over Leechburg. One of the big games of the night, Bethel Park taking on the Blackhawk Cougars. The Bethel Park Blackhawks. One of the bigger games in the WPIL up in 5A. Yough down 38-0, and if you're Elizabeth Forward, got to be feeling good about what the Southmoreland Scotty game can be next week. Upper St. Clair up 7-0 at halftime over Bethel Park. Talked about McKeesport and Mars. We'll get you a score update on that one as well. Warriors up 38-0 here. 1:45 remaining in the opening half as Luke Holderan sends it back 5-yard line. That's JDB. Jaden Dixon Bretzel over the 25, shy of the 30. Give him the 28-yard line, and Yough with 1:39 remaining will start the offense again.
24-yard return, 1st and 10, Cougars.
So 1:39 remaining in the opening half. Ball on the 29-yard line. Kuroda in the gun, 38-0, Yough leading, right on Kuroda. Gets the snap, hand off Sam Smolich, gets a couple as he's over the 30 to the 31. First carry today for Samuel Smolich, has just 5 carries on the season. 6th of the year for Sam Smolich. Down to 118, so Coach Hoffer in no hurry. And big shout out to all our sponsors and our sponsor of this game, Harris Auto Repair, hopping on for this contest as well with all our normal sponsors on the network. Under a minute to play. Man in motion. Right side, Kuroda on line, trying to break a tackle unsuccessfully was Aiden Schaefer. Gets to the 35. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 4 to go. 38-0 Warriors lead. So 3rd down and 3, 30 ticks of the clock remaining for Kuroda and the offense. They'll get the ball to start half number 2, but it will be a moving clock, barring a score here late. Kuroda in the gun, right on, gets the snap, looks to throw, pressure coming, Kuroda on the out route, incomplete, had Sarver for a 1st down and more, but Sarver could not hang on. He would have had room to run, so Kuroda will punt after another 3 and out, and we'll most likely see Ryan Messina take a knee with 14 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2. High snap, Kuroda handles and right on right foot drive as Grease has it bobble and AJ looks to return. Grease over the 40. Grease gets up towards the 45 at the 43-yard line. 3 seconds remaining. $35 again on the boot for Radon Kuroda. EF from their own 43. See if Messina takes the knee. As the Warriors rolled here in half number 1. As Messina in the gun. See, EF might take a shot. They've seen big plays today. Ryan Messina will just take a knee. Left knee touches down. Half upon us. 38-0. Elizabeth forward on top. All started on the opening kickoff. 89 yards. AJ Grease started the evening with a bang after a Cougar drive all the way down to the 20-yard line. It was back-to-back sacks by Climbs and Brown, forcing the punt. 1 play later, 95 yards. Messina to Stokes made it 14-0 after a 3-and-out. Messina would cap off a drive that went 57 yards with a 32-yard touchdown run. Went 24-0 after a 32-yard field goal by Luke Holderin. And the Warriors would add 1 more touchdown on a Charlie Niggett run, or 2 more touchdowns on a Charlie Niggett run, and then a touchdown pass. Messina to Rager, making it 38-0, and that is where we stand at the end of 1 half of play. When we come back, it'll be your Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview with Elizabeth Forward's Christopher Climbs. Can't wait for you to hear more from Chris Climbs, and we'll have that when we come back right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
Today I stopped into Marbills to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraver. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special, something that would celebrate our love and our relationship, and this is it. And the best part, when you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marbills, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marble Diamonds and Jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
For all your auto needs, Harris Auto Repair in West Newton has you covered. From all light and heavy-duty mechanical work, Harris Auto offers PA State, motorcycle, and trailer inspections, emissions, AC, engine, and transmission work, along with tires, alignments, and towing. So whatever you need, come to Harris Auto Repair and we will have you back up and running in no time. Give us a call at 724-396-3322 and see what we can do for you. Small Town Tavern, your new go-to spot in the Mon Valley, is now open. Serving up a wide variety of amazing food, we have something for everyone. Located at 110 Sarah Way in Bell Vernon and open 7 days a week, we are the perfect spot to come eat, drink, relax, and of course, catch the big game. We can't wait to see you at Small Town Tavern. At GT Performance, our purpose is greater than that. And if you're looking to be greater, make sure you check out our free weekly GT Performance newsletter. Each week we give out free tips to help sports parents maximize their child's athletic career. Subscribe today at gtperformance.co. GT Performance, helping athletes sprint faster, get stronger, jump higher, move quicker, and stay healthier. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Bell Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time.
Hey everyone, State Representative Eric DeVanzo here from the 58th Legislative District. As we kick off a new school year, I just want to take a moment to wish all our fall athletes the best of luck. Whether it's from Friday night lights, off to cross country, off to the golf team. Work hard, do your best, best of luck.
E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Back here at the Half on MVI Live, it's our Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview on the network with Chris Klimes of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. First off, Chris, really appreciate you doing this for me.
No, absolutely. I appreciate it too, sir.
Chris, obviously, since you came over from Brownsville to Elizabeth Forward, it's been nothing but success. So can you take me a little bit through your journey here since you've started for the Black and Red and since you've been here on Elizabeth Forward, what that's been like for you?
Oh, it's been awesome. Coming over my sophomore year, end of my freshman year, came over my sophomore year. Coach Clody has been a big mentor. He's also best friends with my uncle, who is the principal at South Park, and they kind of talked and we're talking about, I know we're all my family's graduated from Brownsville. They were worried about obviously me learning football, and like I've always wanted to play football, play college football, and they thought best opportunity was to come to Elizabeth Forward. Mike Collodi and his staff brought me in, taught me everything I really pretty much know about football. So I give all my success to them, and just from there, it's been all smooth sailing, I could say.
So a lot of success for you guys. Obviously, you had Bell Vernon bounce down with you guys, which kind of, gave you a bit of a hiccup in those last couple of seasons. But now in your senior season, they're no longer in 3A. Kind of seems like with just the rocky start, 2 games you probably could have won, definitely could have beat West Mifflin was at that game, could have easily beat Highlands that overtime game, but it seems like since those early couple blunders and just hiccups you guys had, everyone's now underrating you, a preseason favorite. Does that kind of reignite the fire for you guys, say, hey, we are still that team that everyone thought we were coming into the year, even though we had a couple losses?
No, absolutely. Coach DeMarco always gives into us about saying that we like being the underdogs. So we didn't came in with all the hype. We understood it, and like you said about the first couple hiccups of the game, we kind of liked playing that harder competition because it wanted to show us like what we really have. Because we graduated a big class, like a lot of key players graduated, so we had to bring up a couple young guys to the starting lineup, and he wanted to test us, and those couple games sure did test us, but. Now they claim us as the underdogs. That's what we like. We like to be in the underdog.
So back to where everyone expected you to be, the team that maybe is going to surprise some people, but wouldn't surprise you guys. I know it wouldn't surprise me to see you guys make a deep run again this year. But you talked about those big graduating classes, and it was almost like a match made in heaven when you came over. You and Charlie Milab, just a dynamic duo that it was wreaking havoc in the backfield, and just an absolutely punishing duo. Now you kind of take more of that role on by yourself. Obviously, you have the likes of Alex Jeddick and company there, but what was it like getting to play with another elite pass rusher who's also at the Division I level?
It was great. He was a big part of my decision to come here. He always brought me in. He definitely taught me a few things. Learned about, obviously, getting to know more of the varsity part of football. And getting to play alongside of him was also, I'd say, kind of he's kind of a mentor, I would say, more, because he would guidance, and, he was demanding the double team, so was I. So if one of us was getting double teams, the other person was making the play and vice versa. So
Chris, obviously we talked about you had a ton of Division I offers, and that was a big reason you came to EF, to make sure you could continue on in the sport of football and really learn the way you have since you stepped foot on campus, and eventually it became Buffalo's the next place you're going to call home. Can you kind of take me through what that recruiting process was like for you, and what eventually made the decision for you to go to Buffalo?
Absolutely. I would just say in one word is blessed and grateful. So for our journey, my uncle, like I was saying before that, is the principal at South Park, Justin Delrose. He played at Youngstown. So I was like, I want to be a Penguin. Like, I want to do what my uncle did. I want to follow in his footsteps. So I would go to the camps at Youngstown almost every year, and it would always be they always loved me. And then that was my first Division I offer, and then that kind of just sparkled in. And then D coordinator at Miami, Ohio, Coach Joe Bowen, who is now the defense coordinator at Buffalo, he gave me the chance to get my first FBS offer, and then after that it kind of just took off. And then when he moved from Miami, Ohio to Buffalo, I felt like it was only right to repay him back. And I've created great relationships with all the coaching staff and the players there at Buffalo. So
it seems like it's always that big thing. You find the bond, because now it's the place you're going to call home for the next few seasons of college football, and changing from Friday night lights to Saturday afternoons. But for Friday night lights, what are some of those memories that are always going to stand out and stick with you here?
Definitely walking down the hill over there, getting to go out there with your brothers day in and day out. Grinding here on the practice field, grinding in the classroom, hanging out. It creates a bond, especially in high school. There's nothing like Friday Night Lights.
So for you, how tough, you talk about coming in at the end of your freshman year here, but how originally tough was that to create that bond? Because, you had some, your name had weight when it came in here. Even though you were only going to be a sophomore, it was like, okay, this guy was fantastic his freshman year. We know he can be a big part here. So, how quickly were you able to kind of integrate into this program to become now the leader and the physical force you are now on this team?
Well, like I had said before, when I first came over, I'd like to give all my thanks to the teammates of my sophomore year and the coaching staff. They brought me in. Can be more thankful for all of them, and kind of just stayed in the system, realized what I had to do on the field, and just did my job. So it's been history ever since that. So.
And you talked about the move over really helping, jump the growth for you into where you are now in the sport of football. You talked about your uncle, kind of where he played the role, but where did the first ever, where did you first get your start in this sport, and kind of where did you truly fall in love and know this is something you really wanted to continue doing for a long time?
Well, when I was young, I used to play flag football all the time. I didn't start tackle football until around 6th grade. And then I was a soccer player my whole life. So when I was playing soccer, and I started to get bigger than everybody, and then I was kind of pushing them around, which in soccer you're not supposed to do. I was like, well, you might as well, I'll just put on the pads and hit people. So then after that, since 6th grade, I've played football, and I've loved it ever since. And I, thinking that my size, granted me a football future, and kind of just took off from there. So
for you, with that, and you obviously, it seems like made a great decision. Not that maybe they wouldn't like you down on the soccer team that's having a great year as well here at EF, but you're going to get to go play at the next level, going to get to do that. So obviously Friday Night Lights comes, and take me through a Friday. What does that look like from start to finish for you getting ready up until a game?
Friday Night Lights every Friday. Kind of go through the same routine. Wake up around 5:30. 6 o'clock, take a nice morning shower, watch film until school starts. And then throughout the day, I'm watching football, getting hydration right with Pedialytes and water. Then by the time I really like it when it's a home game. You get to go home, get a little nap, reset, watch a little bit before I'm come up. And then ever since that, getting turnt in the locker room, let's say, with my teammates, going down, getting hyped up. And then when we go down that hill, it's war.
Again, here with Chris Climbs of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, our Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview. And Chris, obviously, it's been a grind. It's been a battle for you guys. So knowing this team and the way you guys go about things, obviously goals, standards, win the interstate again, win and compete for a WPIO championship. So obviously we talked about the slow start, but it was tough competition that prepared you. Yep. How do you guys now from this point of the season make those goals a reality come the end of the year?
Just put in the work. Like I said before, we really like the hard competition because we like testing ourselves, being battle ready. And with those three, like South Fayette, West Mifflin, Highlands, they were great competition. I mean, South Fayette we checked that on our list. We wanted to see what our team looked like against South Fayette. Really high contending team in 5A, but we're bringing it through. We got a lot of momentum going for us, and we're going to keep it all the way throughout the season.
So when it comes to you personally, obviously well over the halfway point now, but any specific goals you're looking to finish out here individually maybe? Obviously we know what you want to do as a team, but personally you'd like to do before you finish up here at Elizabeth Forward?
Not really much individual goals, I'd say. I'm just a piece of the puzzle here at Elizabeth Forward. All one team base. That's what Coach DeMarco preaches a lot. So that's one thing that we take pride in.
Well, how big has that been, too? Because, it seems like every time I talk to one of your teammates or another athlete here, that's always been kind of the mentality. So how much does that help you guys? Because it's, we before me out here, and that so many guys you maybe go against that it's like, hey, I'm going to try to do this for me. I want to come out and achieve this, this, and this. But you guys are like, nope, we got to do this as a group, as a team. And if I'm not doing my part, I'm letting all my brothers down.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, Coach DeMarco takes pride in the team first. We do a lot of stuff that's more together. Like, say someone else messes up the field, we all mess up. So we'll all go down, do sprints, up, downs, or something. And we kind of get that team bonding, which makes Friday nights a little bit easier because you always have that brother on your side to rely on.
All right, couple more real quick questions, and then we'll get you down to practice. Coach told me I keep you as long as I want, though, so I'll take that and appreciate him doing that. But for, you coming in here, again, this has been a fantastic ride with you at Elizabeth Forward and, eventually going to Buffalo. But for you personally, in this final season, in this final year, we've got to know you so well. What are some things maybe people don't know about you that might be a little interesting kind of tidbit about you, Chris?
They see me on the field and everybody thinks I'm a bad guy. They see my energy and I'm like throwing people on the ground and people think I'm just this mean bully, but I'm really just a quiet guy and I like to talk and help others and definitely guide people in the right direction. So I like to get that persona out of the way that I'm a bad guy. But Friday Night Lights puts on another mask, I could say.
Yeah, Friday Chris versus every other day of the week, Chris.
Yeah,
and then that will switch, obviously, to Saturdays come next year. But, hey, and, I mean, you've been nothing but great with me. And one final kind of question for you. I like to end my interviews 90% of the time this way. But, for me, it started because I wanted to take a pull of this. And it was because it was a question I had when I played basketball in high school, that the national anthem was always that last song you heard kind of before you take the field. You go to war, and you talked about going to war here on this field with your brothers. And, so first off, kind of a two-parter. Do you take the national anthem as a bit of a pump-up song, getting you ready to go? And two, what kind of goes through your heads when you hear that and get ready to go into your action again?
I would definitely say the national anthem is definitely a pump-up song. When you're sitting there with all your brothers and you're all looking up at the flag and it's time in about I don't know, national anthem's around 2-3 minutes.
Yeah,
You know, after that, it's time to go to war. So we take that as pride, and it's pretty much all I really have for. I mean, national anthem is something special. Every Friday night lights, they play it, and we stare up and just think about the game ahead of us.
All right, Chris, appreciate it as always. Really a privilege getting to know you a little better, and can't wait to see what you and the Warriors do the rest of this season as you guys contend for another conference championship and hopefully a district title.
Absolutely, sir.
When we come back, half number 2 right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics. This has been your Marble Diamonds and Jewelry halftime interview right here on MVI Live.
Today I stopped into Marville's to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraver. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special, something that would celebrate our love and our relationship. And the best part, when you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marville's, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marville Diamonds and Jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
Bronziato Tanning Salon in Menneson is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience with gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato. We have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. For all your real estate needs, call Howard Hanna agent Maurice Lagus at 724-797-3681. With 24 plus years of superior service and work ethic, Maurice Lagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie today on her cell at 724-797-3681 or at the office at 724-929-9699 and see what she can do for you. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The right brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here, halftime on MVI Live. Warriors up 38-0 as Ryan Messina throw all over the field here this evening. Messina having himself a day. Warriors are as well as Elizabeth Forward. Up 38-0. Opening kickoff, 89 yards. Connor Stokes to the house. AJ Grease to the house. Connor Stokes, 95-yard touchdown reception on one play from the right arm of Ryan Messina. Also saw a 32-yard Messina touchdown run, 37-yard Niggett run, setting up a 32-yard Holdren field goal. Messina, 46-yard pass to Charlie Niggett, set up the 1-yard Niggett touchdown run. And then Ryan Messina found Chase Rager for 23 yards and a score, making it 38-0 in favor of the Warriors after 1 half of play. Ryan Messina 7 for 9, 222 and 2 touchdowns, 2 carries, 48 yards, and another score. Niggett 51 yards on the ground and 51 yards through the air with a touchdown to boot for Charlie Niggett. Rager has a touchdown as well, as Chad Rager picked up his first touchdown of his senior season on that pass from Ryan Messina. As Warriors 21 in the first, 17 make it 18 17, excuse me, I was right, in the second quarter. And they lead at 38-0. We'll be back in action tomorrow as we'll have more action on the network from Riverview Park. The Commodores of Fraser take on the Raiders of Riverview. As homecoming here at EF, Mia Valerio, your homecoming queen for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. As half number 2 will be upon us soon. It will be Yough football. They've moved the ball well tonight. Yough hasn't been able to finish, and it's been explosive offense for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, who lead at 38-0. Mercier will be in full effect when we start quarter number 3, half number 2. We come back right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics. Hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time. Bronziato Tanning Salon in Menneson is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. At GT Performance, our purpose is greater than that. And if you're looking to be greater, make sure you check out our free weekly GT Performance newsletter. Each week we give out free tips to help sports parents maximize their child's athletic career. Subscribe today at gtperformance.co. GT Performance, helping athletes sprint faster, get stronger, jump higher, move quicker, and stay healthier.
Back here, quarter number 3 about to get underway on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, our good friends at Planet Roof. And more action on the network tomorrow when we have Fraser and Riverview, but first the conclusion of Yough and Elizabeth Forward next week. We'll have the Southmoreland Scotties and the Warriors, which will be shaping up for a battle for the Interstate Conference, as that should be the showdown for the conference here in 3A Interstate. Play last year was a thriller, hoping to have another good one as well on next Friday night. Yough will head into Cougar Mountain with a battle with the Lions of Greensburg-Salem. Yough still be in playoff position if they can win their final 2 games of the year. And Elizabeth Forward, they've checked the box. This is the dress rehearsal next week, the main event for the Warriors. It will be that battle for the Interstate Conference. You heard Chris Klein say it. You know, people are doubting us now. Well, don't doubt anymore. EF, after a tough start to the season, easily could have beat West Mifflin. We were at that game. They tied it on the final play, but it was a botched snap on the extra point that had West Mifflin beat Elizabeth Forward. Then we saw the triple overtime game versus Highlands, a game the Warriors could have won. EF easily could be in a way better position than they are, but the thing is, they're battle tested. They're ready to go. And they'll be in for a big battle next week as JDB brings it out to the 25-yard line. Mark him down at the 26. Clock rolling here as it will be a very fast-paced second half. Already 30 seconds gone in half number 2. Haven't even ran a play yet. On 26 is where Yough will start this drive. Yough yet to score tonight. Cougars offense has been pretty good this season, though, churning out over 20 points per game, over 320 yards. Yough has not turned the football over tonight, besides the turnover on downs, not counting that as an interception or fumble, though. Samuel Smolich flanking right on Kuroda right. Kuroda handoff left side. Smolich scampers through the hole. Give him 3 on first down. As Elizabeth forward there on the stop. As in the middle coming up for Elizabeth forward was Austin Ulmer. Gain of 2 for Sam Smolich. Right side, that's Schaefer. Trips near side. Weinhofer at the bottom. Smolich the backside, car right. Quick hitter near side, almost intercepted. As the freshman Ulmer almost took it back the distance. As Ulmer almost had a house call. Kuroda seems to be a little frustrated. 3rd down and 8, ball on the 28-yard line. 38-0 Warriors rolling. Kuroda in the gun. Smolich shifts from left to right. Twin receivers both sides. Right on Kuroda. Gets the snap. Quarterback keeper right side. Right on now. Looks to throw. And that one's going to be hauled in by Schaefer. First down and more. Over the 40 to the 41. As Kuroda improvising finds Aiden Schaefer. His 18th reception of the season. 15 yards and a first down for the Cougar offense. Trying to break the goose egg off the board. Trips near side, one receiver up top. Kuroda gets the snap. Hand off Smolich, right side 40. Powers forward, shy of the 45. As the heart of that defense stiffens, Alex Jeddick leads the charge with Chris Climbs as well. As Climbs and Jeddick. 38-0 Warriors. 8:33 and rolling here in quarter number 3. Smolich to the left of Kuroda. 2 receivers each side in motion. Hand off Sarver on the jet sweep. Sarver cuts it back and the hit stick blows up Sarver. As Sarver crushed by Jeddick. Loss of 2 yards as the Warriors lay out the hit stick. 3rd and 10 from the 41. 4 minutes gone here in half number 1. Or excuse me, quarter number 3, half number 2. Casper sends it back to Radon Kuroda. Pressure off the edge. Steps away. That was Jace Brown. Lofts one down. Hauled in. 2 yards shy of the line to gain at the 49. That's Dixon Bretzel on the grab. 4th and 2. And the offense going to stay on the field on 4th down and 2. 7:22 and rolling here in the 3rd. Ball on the 49 of Yough. They have to get to the 49 of Elizabeth forward. Kuroda in the gun. Everything stacked in tight. Kuroda, quarterback keeper, gets to the 50. The mark is going to be with forward progress of first down. As Radon Kuroda on 4th and 2 moves the chains. Got just enough. He was into the heart of that defense led by the freshman Walt Ward. Clogging everything up in the middle. Ninth first down for the Cougar offense. Just no points to show for it, and already half the third quarter has come to a close. Smolich motions right to left of Kuroda. Defense shifting around as well. Radon on the drop. Kuroda floats it near side, and JDB can't haul it in. He had his man Dixon Brentzel off the hands and out, as A.J. Grease also almost had the takeaway first. 38-0 under 6 to play. 2nd and 10.
Take out your 50-50 tickets. Take out your 50-50 tickets. It's a orange ticket.
Up top, that's Schaefer. Trips at the bottom of your screen. Smolich the back. Sidecar left. Kuroda handoff, Sam Smolich through the hole, over the 45, down to the 43-yard line, as he's knocked down by the second level of that Warrior defense. Certain, the one to bring down or make that Sam Smolich. Third down, 4.5 to go. And 4 down territory for Yough. Sarver in motion, Kuroda to throw, out route and out of bounds towards the near sideline. Closest man to the football was one of the Cougars on the sideline, as that ball came closer to Mikey Albright than anybody else. Or make that Cosmo Young, but nonetheless. 4th down, 4 to go. 4.5 remaining in the third. Schaefer and Sarver up top. JDB near side with Weinhofer. Sam Smolich the back to the right of Radon Kuroda. Pressure shown, now it comes. Kuroda throws it out, incomplete. Looking for Dixon Bretzel. And it's going to be a turnover on downs with 4:05 remaining here in quarter number 3. So EF will take over with 3:53 remaining. From their own 43-yard line. One stay out for Coach DeMarco. In the gun, Ryan Messina. 7 for 9, 222 for Messina. Stroshine goes in motion. Messina, quarterback keeper up the gut. Ryan Messina. First down and more for Ryan Messina. As Ryan Messina stopped up after a first down, as Yough's mechanic on the stop. 13-yard run for Ryan Messina. As flag flies up the gut, the Warriors get 4. 61 rushing yards for Ryan Messina tonight, along with his 222 passing yards.
Face mask on the defense.
As face mask against Yough will pick up a first down for the Warriors here with 2.5 on the clock. Warriors all the way down just like that to the Cougar 25. Stokes, Rager, Grease up top, Niggett near side, Stroshine. H back left as Messina gets the play. Heading the orders out there to the offensive line. Theo Moore shifts in the middle. Niggett in motion. Messina to Niggett, Charlie Niggett Niggett cuts it back, give him 10. So Niggett gets the line to gain with 1:54 remaining before Hayden Schaefer on the stop. Gonna mark Niggett down a yard short. EF has to run at least one more play here, maybe two before the quarter break. .133 and rolling. Ryan Messina in the gun. Niggett to his left. See if Niggett gets the call again. Stroshine in motion from left to right. Messina looks to pass. Messina into the flat. A.J. Grease. Touchdown Warriors. A.J. Grease adds another 16-yard pitch and catch. Messina to Grease. Third touchdown of the night for Ryan Messina as A.J. Grease picks up his second receiving touchdown of the season. .44-0, the Warriors rolling. 1:16 remaining, Holdren on for the PAT. High snap, held down, and Holdren knocks it home. 45 for the Warriors.
16 mark, your Warriors 45. The Cougars nothing.
45-0. Warriors on top. 1:16 remaining here in quarter number 3. We'll take a quick break, come back, more action right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
For all your auto needs, Harris Auto Repair in West Newton has you covered. From all light and heavy-duty mechanical work, Harris Auto offers PA State, motorcycle, and trailer inspections, emissions, AC, engine, and transmission work, along with tires, alignments, and towing. So whatever you need, come to Harris Auto Repair, and we will have you back up and running in no time. Give us a call at 724-396-3322 and see what we can do for you.
Quarter number 3, 1:16 remaining. Cougars will get the football back. As Ryan Messina's third touchdown pass of the game. Stay tuned, E-Paint's player of the game at the conclusion of this one here on the network as well. And we'll have more action tomorrow on MVI Live. A little skitter off of JDB. Picks it up, runs the width of the end zone, gets to the 5, and up over the 5 to the 9-yard line. And that's where Yough will take over. $45-0. All Warriors tonight. We'll be back here next week when they take on Southmoreland. It'll be Greensburg-Salem next week for Yough up on Cougar Mountain. Ten seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kuroda in the gun. 3-receiver set. In motion goes Sarver. Hand off Sam Smolich over the 10 out to the 12. Gain of 3 on first down on the final play of the third. Warriors get the lone touchdown. 45-0 after 3. One chapter left to be told in this one. Warriors rolling to win number 4 right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
Hey everyone, State Representative Eric Devanzo here from the 58th Legislative District. As we kick off a new school year, I just want to take a moment to wish all our fall athletes the best of luck. Whether it's from Friday night lights, off to cross country, off to the golf team. Work hard, do your best, best of luck.
Today I stopped into Marbills to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraving. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special. Something that would celebrate our love and our relationship, and this is it. And the best part? When you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marbills, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marbill diamonds and jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
Back here, 3 chapters have been scripted. The outcome is certain. And that's win number 4 for the Warriors after the next 12 minutes come to a close. But some keeping to take care of first. Second down for Yough as Kuroda comes up top near side. And it's going to be incomplete. Schaefer could not haul it in as he was picking on the newly entered Jack Creeley. So 3rd and 7, trying to go after Creeley. As unable to haul that one in was Aiden Schaefer. Third down, 7 to go. Ball on the Cougar 12. Kuroda, man in motion, that's Sarver. Play action across the middle, got his man, Schaefer, first down and more. As Schaefer hauled down by Almer, shy of the 50 at the 47. 35-yard pitch and catch, Kuroda to Schaefer. And an injured Cougar on the play. We'll take a break, come back while they tend to him as Yough picks up the line to gain.
The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to monvalleyindependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent, what happens here matters here.
Continuing to tend to the injured Cougar. Out on the field, it's a 45-0 Warrior lead. As Schaefer back to his feet. Will be helped off the field after picking up the first down on one of the longest plays of the night for the Yough offense. 35 yards actually is the longest play. Next closest was 29 yards. 45-0 Warriors on top of the Cougars. Yough trying to at least break the goose egg off the board here tonight. Radon Kuroda gets the snap, rolls out near side. Kuroda into the flat, hauled in by Kyron Yates. As Yates picks up the first down for Yough. So back-to-back completions and back-to-back first downs for the Yough Cougars.
First and 10, Cougars.
First down and 10. We'll have to wait as both teams started to head to their respective sidelines. Now they'll stay out. First and 10 from the 41. Kuroda gets the snap, looks to pass, steps up. Out route hauled in, that's Ryan Sarver at the 23. Straight completions, 3 straight first downs for the Yough Cougars as Yough moves the chains once again, looking to get on the board here in the final frame. 21-yard pitch and catch, hookups of 35, 10, and 21 on 3 consecutive plays for the Yough offense. This is where Yough got to on their first drive and ended up stalling due to a couple sacks. Kuroda floats it up, end zone 2. Tall trying to find his man in Aiden Schaefer. Good to see Schaefer back on the field. Blackhawk up, or Bethel Park up 10-7 on Upper St. Clair. That game in the fourth quarter, one of the games of the night. In this area, it hasn't been too much good football to speak of in games tonight. A lot of blowouts being said, so not a lot of competitive games, I guess I should say, tonight. As handoff, Smallage, right side, finds the seam over the 15. Inside the 15, they'll mark him down at the 12-yard line. Sam Smallage saw the hole, hit it, and picked up a gain of 8 on first down.
8-yard gain on a play brings up 3rd down and 2.
Keysport up 28-7 on Mars. It's actually one of the closer Mon Valley games of the night. Kuroda in the gun, Smallage right side. Quarterback keeper, Kuroda. As Radon Kuroda inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. As Radon Kuroda sets up first down and goal for the Yough Cougars. Clairton up 36-7 on the Leechburg Blue Devils, so the Bears do give up a touchdown. That's a rarity for the Leechburg Blue Devil, or the Clairton Bears, I should say. As first and goal from the 7-yard line, Southmoreland up 28-7 on Mount Pleasant. Smallage up the gut on first and goal, give him 3 down to the 4-yard line as Sam Smallage moves the Cougars ever closer to pay dirt.
2nd and goal from the 4.
Ball down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from the 4. Kuroda in the gun, Smallage sidecar left. Radon. Man in motion, Kuroda, quarterback keeper, Kuroda bounced back, keeps his legs churning, and Radon gets back to the line of scrimmage and no further. Tough running by Radon Kuroda, gets him not much of anything. Leps up 34-3 over Laurel Highlands
No gain on the play.
in the 4th quarter.
3rd and goal from the 4.
So 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Yough looking to punch it in as the Cougars with 5.5 on the game clock. Trying to work down into the end zone. Radon Kuroda in the gun. Smallage left side. Radon Kuroda gets the snap. Looks to throw. End zone. Got it. Touchdown Sarver. Touchdown Yough. Has no shutout tonight. 4-yard touchdown pass. Radon Kuroda finds Sarver, making it 45-6. As Ryan Sarver on to attempt the PAT on the season. Ryan Sarver, 14 for 19 as the lefty drills it home, and the Cougars get to 7. 45-7 your score as the 45 answered streak comes to an end. 45-7. Yough gets on the board here on what was possibly the Cougars' final possession of the night. (45-7), Warriors on top of Yough. Southmoreland next week for the Warriors here at home. We'll be back here next week. Yough will play host to Greensburg-Salem up on Cougar Mountain. So hopefully you can join us next week. Next week, easy enough for me to say, here at Warrior Stadium. 2 games this week, 2 games next week. We'll have Fraser Riverview tomorrow, and we'll have Riverview Clairton next Saturday. Next Friday, of course, Southmoreland EF, and then we'll round out the regular season with Trinity and Bell Vernon at Trinity. As that ball skitters down to the 10-yard line, and the Warriors will return it from there. As EF bounces right side, Thornton on the stop at the 31-yard line. On the return is Travis Ducey. And not what you want to see is a Warrior just drop down and quickly Running out is the Yough training staff. We're going to step aside as they'll tend to him, and we'll come back right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time. Bronziato Tanning Salon in Menneson is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on.
So the injured Warrior makes his way up off the field under his own power, and EF back to work with 5 minutes remaining on the game clock. As new quarterback and new reserves in for EF, handoff on first down and no room to run for Noah Kern. As Caden Allen in at quarterback, the freshman. Caden Allen on the season, 5'9", 150 freshman, 2 for 3, 45 yards, 8 carries, 14 yards, and a touchdown. There's no room to run for Kern on first down. Trips near side, one receiver up top. Caden Allen in the gun. Caden gets the snap. Hand off again and again. No room to run. As off the edge for the Yough defense. Getting the stop was John Gurgley. So no room to run again for the junior Kern. Third down. 15 yards to go. So Yough looks like maybe one last offensive possession they will get if they can get the stop here. With 3:40 remaining in quarter number 4, 45-7 your score. Allen in the gun, sidecar right. Caden Allen directing the offense. Allen gets the snap. Quarterback keeper Allen swallowed up. It's Corbin Reinstetler on the stop, getting some help all around from McGill and more. And it's going to be 4th down and long.
It's the T-shirt toss.
3 and out for the Warriors. First drive that has not resulted in a touchdown besides the halftime knee. That was just a one-play kneeling for the Warriors. So EF scored on all but 2 drives here tonight. As back deep to receive for Yough is Sarver. Charlie Niggett just gets it away. And that one angled to the Warrior sideline. Yough will take over on the Warrior 43. .229 remaining here in quarter number 4. Stay tuned, E-Paint's player of the game after the conclusion of this one.
Small Town Tavern, your new go-to spot in the Mon Valley, is now open. Serving up a wide variety of amazing food, we have something for everyone. Located at 110 Sarah Way in Belle Vernon and open 7 days a week, we are the perfect spot to come eat, drink, relax, and of course, catch the big game. We can't wait to see you at Small.
Kuroda in the gun, handoff Smolich right up the gut on first down, give him 3. 45-7, Warriors on top, Sam Smolich. Sets up second down and 7 for Yough. Trying to add another late score here, 45-7. Opening kickoff went 89 yards for a touchdown, A.J. Grace, and that started all. First play from scrimmage for EF went 95 yards, making it 14-0. Stokes from Messina. Kuroda looks to pass right on up top. Picking on the left side, incomplete, was looking for Weinhofer. As in coverage on the far side, A.J. Grace. 1:02 remaining in this tale. The Warriors will roll. EF, it will be win number 4 in a row. They will go to 5-3, 3-0. Yough will drop their 6 straight to 2-6, 0-3. Playoffs still a possibility if they can win their final 2. Kuroda looks to pass. Right on to throw. Pressure coming. Kuroda underthrown and incomplete. Logan Ryder on the coverage. Had his man Schaefer streaking on what was most likely the penultimate play of the game. All right, make it the final play of the game. Warriors roll 45-7 as Elizabeth Forward has won 4 in a row, and EF continues to roll. Can't overlook the Warriors anymore. Southmoreland EF next week, a battle for the interstate. Join me for that one. We'll come back. It'll be your E-Paints player of the game right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. E-Paints, proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paints, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintssandepoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that for all your auto needs, Harris Auto Repair in West Newton has you covered. From all light and heavy-duty mechanical work, Harris Auto offers PA State, motorcycle, and trailer inspections, emissions, AC, engine, and transmission work, along with tires, alignments, and towing. So whatever you need, come to Harris Auto Repair, and we will have you back up and running in no time. Give us a call at 724-396-3322 and see what we can do for you.
Warriors roll 45-0. E-Paints player of the game time here on MVI Live. It's the gunslinger, the junior Ryan Messina. He was absolutely brilliant tonight for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. 3 passing touchdowns, over 200 yards, a rushing touchdown, and over 60 rushing yards for Ryan Messina. He is your E-Paints player of the game here this evening in the 45-7 victory for the Warriors in their final tune-up before they meet the Southmoreland Scotties next week. You can join me for that one here on the network as well, as we'll give you the recap. Primzo Rentals and Storage recap right here on MVI Live. So appreciate you sticking around for this one here on MVI Live. Warriors got it started with a bang. It was 89 yards. A.J. Grace opening kickoff. See you later. Into the end zone. 7-0 Warriors up top early on, as Yough was able to march it down the field deep into Warrior real estate on the ensuing possession. and it looked like, okay, here, Yough's in business. We're going to get ourselves a bit of a ball game. But back-to-back sacks on second and third down by Chris Climbs and Jace Brown pushed the Cougars out of field goal range. They would have to punt it away, and they would punt it down to the 5-yard line. It was a beauty by Kuroda, but it did not matter. It was first down and 10 from the 5. What do the Warriors do? Ryan Messina up top. Connor Stokes, the speedster, 95 yards, one play, and it's a 14-0 lead for the Warriors. Yough would go 3 and out, and the Warriors right back on the field, right back into the end zone. 32-yard touchdown run by Messina, capped off the 57-yard drive by the Warriors after a turnover on downs in Warrior real estate. Yough would be back on the defensive trying to figure things out, but they would, after a 37-yard Niggett run, the Warriors would find themselves stagnant offensively. The Yough defense would stiffen, force Holdren to attempt the 32-yard field goal. It would sail through the uprights, making it 24-0. After another 3 and out, Messina would hook up with Niggett for 46 yards. Charlie would finish it off with a 1-yard touchdown run, making it 31-0. Warriors would add one more in before the half. Messina to Stroshine for 24. Then Messina would float one to Rager, his first touchdown of his senior season, making it 38-0. Warriors would score on their opening possession after a Cougar turnover on downs to start half number 2. Ryan Messina, 10-yard touchdown pass to A.J. Grease, made it 45-0. Yough would get on the board on their penultimate drive of the night. A 35-yard pass on third down to Schaefer would eventually set up the 4-yard Kuroda to Sarver touchdown, making it 45-7. And that would do it here tonight. Your final score, Warriors to 5-3. They take on Southmoreland here next week. Yough now to 2-6. As they are 0-3 inside of section play. E-Paint's player of the game, Ryan Messina. 4 touchdowns tonight for Ryan Messina. 3 through the air, 1 on the ground. Mia Valerio, your homecoming queen, and the Warriors with a homecoming win. We'll be back here next week, next Friday night. Same place, same time for first place in the interstate between the Warriors and the Scotties. As tomorrow it's Riverview and Fraser on the network, 12 o'clock from Riverview Park. Make sure you join me for that one and all the action. Can't wait to have you alongside tomorrow. But the Warriors knock off the Cougars here tonight. It's been your Primzo Rental recap here on MVI Live. A big thank you to all of our sponsors on the network here tonight for helping make this one possible to you. Planet Roof, along with GT Performance, Howard Hanna Agent Marie Slagus, Highway Appliance Furniture and Mattress, E-Paints, Marble Diamond and Jewelry, Bronziato Tanning Salon, Primzo Rental, State Representative Eric Devanzo, B Graphics, Small Town Tavern, and tonight, Harris Auto Repair and West Newton. 45-7 your final score. The Warriors vanquish the Cougars here from Elizabeth forward as the Warriors head into a battle for first place next week. We'll see you next week right here on your home from On Valley Athletics, MVI Live. Have a great, great rest of your Friday and a great weekend, everybody. Warriors outlast the Cougars 45-7 right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof. Have a great rest of your evening.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.